Hello friends, welcome to today's stream. Thank you so much to all of you for tuning in. Spinebreaker, King Cronus, Bewitcher Cord, Reinhard, how are you doing? ZFG, hope you're all doing good. Ansi, JC, Purified Sinnoh. Thank you so much, Tim, Doc, Black Speedy, aka Ice T, and Grace. How are you all doing? Hope you're all having a great day and looking forward to this Nintendo Direct. Bebum, Megum, Gimroth, how are you all doing, Irish Fox? Lindamar, Exia, Ultimate Team Tron. I hope you're all doing good, everyone. Brian, Evelyn, Limit Breaker, Adam, Professor Oak, Scott, how are you all doing? Zyro, Tim, Stanley, I hope you're all doing well. I am pumped for this Nintendo Direct today. It's going to be a good one, I think. I wasn't like looking super forward to it as much as I am now because of what's happened in the past hour, I think. Now we know that there has been an update to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet playlist. So there's 2 hidden videos on there. So it gives me a lot of hope that we're going to get some actual Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news today. Also as well, Pokemon Enthusiast over on Twitter did mention that the Isle of Armor DLC was dropped in a Nintendo Direct Mini. So that's kind of cool. Hope the volumes and everything are all right for everyone watching the stream. And if anything's a bit off, just let me know and I can adjust it here on my dashboard. But I hope you're all doing well. 3 p.m. Yes, so we've got like 30 minutes roughly to go for this one. But yes, I am very, very excited. What's everyone expecting? What's everyone looking forward to today? Obviously, it's not just Pokemon. It is a Nintendo Direct, 40 minutes as well. So it's a big, chunky one. So we're going to get like, supposedly, Mario 2D remake, which is kind of exciting. There's a lot of talk about Mario RPG being remade, which would be cool because I never actually played the original. So it'd be nice to have a remake of it and play it on the Switch. But there's lots going on today. Lon, thank you so much. Bebum, appreciate it, my friend. Hope you're doing good, man. And great to see you all. Switch 2, could you imagine? I don't know. I feel like it's too early for the Switch 2, to be honest. I think there's another Direct schedule probably around like September time. I could imagine if we're getting a Switch 2, it'll probably be around then. But who knows? We might get a big surprise today. Because I don't think there's really like a big end of Direct game. Because we've had like Zelda. I mean, Mario could. I don't know. Prime, Meteoroid Prime Fall, maybe, who knows. Be exciting to see though. Purified Sinnoh, Pokemon Virtual Console GB games coming to store. That would be amazing. Like, that was one of the things I was kind of hoping that we might get today, like the GB ports and GBA ports to the Switch, because they have been like heavily leaked and rumored, you know, about coming to the Switch. So that'd be kind of cool to see. Pokemon Stadium 2 as well, of course. And there's been a lot of chatter around Detective Pikachu, so we might see something around those today. Let's see, Gimroth. This is only my second Direct, not sure what to expect, but guess you can't be disappointed if you don't have expectations. Exactly, can't be disappointed. I don't think you will be. I think like there should be some good stuff coming in today. I think this is kind of like their normal E3 slot kind of Direct that we would normally get around that time, so it should be quite good. There'll be probably the standard farm simulators as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Juan, how are you doing? Will be as Wolf. Genshin Impact becomes available on the Switch. Maybe. Let's hope, my friend. Limit Break, I'm hoping for some new Paradox forms. Now that would be insane. It's weird that there's like 2 hidden videos on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet playlist, because it kind of hints like there's going to be like a DLC trailer and then something else, which could be like new Paradox forms like they did with Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. So we might get something like that similar, because there's been no Terror Raids announced for this week. So we could see something. It's all kind of feels like it's coming together, doesn't it? Pokemon Black and White remake would be like, oh, could you imagine? Pokemon Black and White remake would be so sick. Be so good. Revenant, it starts in approximately like 26 minutes. So at 3 p.m. UK time. Lone, hopefully more Pokemon. Hopefully. Bebum, bro, you're going to have to pass me this super chill music later tonight. I will pass it over to you, mate. I'll drop you a DM with the link for it, for sure. Adik, hoping for Scarlet and Violet DLC leaks. I am praying. Like, if we get Teal Mask information, like, all I really want, really, I could forego all of the information on it and just, if they give us a date for it. It's interesting as well, because we did get a date kind of hinted for something from Riddler Coup, and it was like was it the 6th of October, I think? So maybe. And that kind of lines up with the fall release date, right? So we'll see. Josh, how are you doing? Do you think it's possible that there will be an easier way to change Terra types in the DLC? Yes, I believe it was, well, rumored there will be a way to do it a lot easier. So, and it would make sense, right? Because we had in Sword and Shield, we had way better mechanics for doing stuff, like giving Pokemon Gigantamax forms with the max mushrooms and stuff like that. So it would kind of make sense that we get easier mechanics in the DLCs for doing stuff like that, which would be so good, because the grind for Terra Shards is so annoying, right? Grace, when you win in VGC Worlds, oh, I wish, I pray. We'll see next season. I'm gonna try and take it like seriously next season, because I've just, with casting and stuff like this, I don't really have the time to like play competitively, attend events. Like, I've attended 2 events this year, which is good, but I just didn't have the time to prep for them. So I would like to have a crack at some majors next year. It might mean going to like further afield, like, you know, North America International Championships and things like that. But that would be really cool. That's always been like a bucket list event that I'd love to go to. So we'll see. But yeah, winning Worlds, of course, is the dream. Boom. So close it is, mate. We're getting there. We are getting there. Done. Would appreciate a Terra Shard conversion system. That would be great. It'd be good if there was just one item, like a super Terra Shard, that we could get, right? And you could just go and see an NPC character and then brew up some magic soup and then just change the Terra type to whatever. And it'd be nice if it, like, if you've changed a Terra type on a Pokemon multiple times, to keep like those Terra types that it's had in the past, so you can just change between them anytime you want. That would be cool, but I don't know if that's just too much of an ask. Jazzy Girl, how are you doing? Do you normally watch directs from the UK or the US? So, I kind of tend to use the US, Nintendo of America site. I mean, the UK one's like super fine as well. I just feel like sometimes I've had situations before where I've been on the UK one and it's like slightly been behind, even though they should all be synced up. And I'm sure it's probably like that one-off occasion that happened, but I always just use the US one. Purified Sinnoh, SV patches, SV still in beta, so it'd be nice to go back to a working game. Oh yeah, I mean, there's been so many issues. We had those issues this week as well, right? With the moves from like the Hisuian Pokemon that came across, where they were like, you know, what is it? Dire Claw, Stone Axe, and Ceaseless Edge, I think, from Hisuian Samurott. So like, they're not meant to have like high crit rate chances at all, so they have to be patched. So we'll be getting a patch, I would say, probably next week now, because we're getting really close to like the 1st of July when Reg D kicks in. So they'll want to fix that before that new regulation starts with those new Pokemon. Juan, you're the nicest YouTuber, bro. Thank you so much, Juan. Thank you so much. It honestly means a lot, man. It means a lot. Tichibana, how are you doing? Why would there be any Pokemon at this when they do Pokemon Directs? Well, that's what I thought yesterday when it got announced. I was like, Nintendo Direct, really cool. We're going to get some probably like new Mario games. We'll get more information on Pikmin 4. We might get a new Meteor Prime game. And there'll be all sorts of other stuff. Hopefully there's stuff on like some like older Zelda games being ported in as well. But there's been a lot of like stuff going on this week, like no Terra raids announced, which is kind of like a big indicator, especially because they fixed all the issues that were going on with the Terra raids. And you would have thought there would have been an announcement this week. So there's that to start with. Junichi Masuda putting his tweet out like he sometimes does when we're going into a week where we get some news. And then we've just had this afternoon the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet YouTube playlists have been updated with 2 hidden videos. So that kind of indicates that we're probably going to get something in this direct. So those videos will go live as soon as the direct finishes. And also, we did get information from Isle of Armor for Sword and Shield in a mini direct. So it's not like out of the realms of possibility to say like it has to be in a Pokemon direct. Like, I would always assume like Pokemon news would always be kind of in-house. Pokemon direct, they'll do that. But seeing as we've had all these things kind of going on and it's all connecting up, it feels like we're probably going to get something today, which is pretty exciting, because I thought maybe we get like Detective Pikachu 2. That's been doing the rounds, but it does feel like we're getting like Scarlet and Violet stuff, and I pray we're not disappointed. Really am. Lon, thank you so much, and thanks for joining as well. Hope you're doing good and having a great day. Funky Joe, excellent as always. You too, my friend. Zyro, how are you doing? Are you going to be casting at World Championships? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think anything's been announced yet, so fingers crossed, my friend. Fingers crossed. It would be an amazing experience if I was able to, but I don't know yet. But as soon as I know, I will do something on the channel, then we'll talk about it. Irish Fox ending DLC news. I think we all need DLC news. Like, it was the first time this week, I think I was talking with Scott, who I do the podcast with, and I was saying, like, I'm really struggling with Scarlet and Violet at the minute. Like, I want to play it, but I'm just like, I feel like I've exhausted everything, and without the terror raids, it just feels like there's nothing to really do in the game. Like, I've shiny hunt everything that I want to shiny hunt that's available. I've built most things that I want for the terror raids and stuff like that, and it's like, what do I do? So I've been playing like all the older Pokemon games again, and playing some other stuff that I haven't had a chance to play on my Switch as well, which is pretty nice. So DLC news now would be insane if we can get it. That would be good, because it would just like hype up again, and especially if it's soon as well. If we get the release date, at least then we know what we're playing with, you know. G-Man, how are you doing? If there are Gen 5 remake, who do you think would do it? I think if it's Black and White. I had this conversation when I was casting in Turin, and we were having dinner, and I was like, I think because Black and White was such, like, it feels like Game Freak's baby, right? Because Black and White was like coined as like a reboot almost of the series. When you look at it, like, compared to Red and Blue and Yellow, it's very similar. Like, there's about 150 new Pokemon. The Dex was solely just Unova Pokemon. And the storyline was, like, in-depth. The storyline was great. So I feel like it would be Game Freak, 100%. I don't think they would outsource Black and White. And that might mean that we don't get a Legends game. But I think if it was a really good remake of Black and White, I would take that, right? I would take that. So we'll see, but I really pray it is Game Freak that do it. I just feel like, because it's its baby, it feels like Black and White was such an iconic kind of generation that they would want to keep it in-house, but we'll see. I don't know. What do you think? Purified Sinnoh, most hoping for Phantasy Star Universe. That would be amazing. There's been so much, like, rumored as well. There was one that was a game that I was reading, Chrono Trigger, has been talked about a lot, and it's a game I never got the chance to play because it never really officially released in the UK, in England, and I never got the port when it was on the DS. So it would be like, if that came to the Switch, I'd be like, oh, that'd be amazing. So we'll see, but yeah, that would be really cool. You should do some streams of the older Pokemon games. Well, I really want to. I've got a 3DS with a capture card, so I can do 3DS stuff. But I ordered the Analog Pocket with the dock, but I'm like waiting for it to dispatch, and I'm like, please come, because then I can do, like, I could do ROMs and stuff, but I would prefer to do like cartridges. Chitudge, thank you so much for the subscribe, and I hope I'm pronouncing that username right. I'm probably not, so I apologize, but I appreciate the subscribe. Thank you so much. Starchild Luke, how you doing? Bored of Scarlet and Violet, probably the quickest I've got to that stage. VGC is the only thing that makes me come back. VGC is fun, and I think with Reg D as well, it's just like, it's exciting time. But yeah, aside from that, with the terror raids like not happening so much, it's a bit of a drag at the minute. But yeah, hopefully with DLCs and DLC news, it'll be like, okay, we can get back into it, which would be nice. Dylan, hopefully not the same people that made BDSP. Ilka, yeah. I wonder if they'll ever be used again, because, like, I've made it quite, like, I always voice my opinion on BDSP. I think it's more the nostalgia side of it. I really enjoyed BDSP, but it definitely had its issues, right? You can't deny that. But, yeah, I think a remake, it could have been a lot better. When you kind of compare it to, like, other remakes that we've had over the years, it's a pretty poor one in comparison. Like, if you compare that to, like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Osirus, it's kind of like, it could have kind of went that little extra mile, right? And they, yeah, so, but I still enjoyed it. Just bought Pokemon Sword, playing it at the moment. Exia, hope you're enjoying it. Pokemon Sword and Shield do not get enough love. They're great games. Great games. Right, what's this? I'm going to try and catch up with some of the chat. Island Red, how are you doing? Hey, bro. Love your content, been very helpful. Thank you so much. And I've been enjoying the city of Galarian Birds in raids since home compatibility dropped. Also, OG Articuno is great in raids. Yeah, Articuno is sick. Yeah, I'm pleased you're enjoying it, man. And the Galarian Birds are so strong. I just wish, like, Galarian Moltres had the same kind of abilities as Galarian Zapdos and Articuno, because that competitive and the Defiant are just so strong in raids, right? Anthony, let's get another Kanto game. Can you imagine? There's a lot of talk about Silver, Gold, and Crystal, though, remakes, which would be interesting, right? I imagine, like, I would love to see it, but I would way prefer to see Black and White. Like, just follow the trend of the Gen remakes rather than going down like something like Gold and Silver again. And we definitely don't need any more Gen 1, right? I mean, a Legends Gen 1 game would be kind of cool, I guess, but I prefer Black and White all day. Atlas, how you doing? Hope you're good. If I start a new playthrough through another profile, can both of my OG gameplay and new share Pokemon Home? Yes. Yes, you can, because that's a method where you can start a new playthrough and get the legendaries again, and then put them in home, and then put them into your other profile. So you can, yeah, you can do that, because you could do it with Kubfu, Urshifu, and Scarlet and Violet as well. So you can definitely do that. Joel, I think you should do remakes for the older gen games for the Switch. I'm thinking that, like, I feel like I've ordered this analog pocket, right? In the hope that I can play the old games and stream them and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I've invested in this now and I'm waiting on it. And I've been waiting months for it. And I don't know when the dispatch is going to be. It's going to be like sometime in 2023. But I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, are they just going to port the GB and GBA games to the Switch? And then I'm going to be like, should I just cancel my pre-order? Because I've got like SP in advance, so I don't really need the analog pocket. But it's a convenient way to like be able to stream all of those games. So I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. It'd be amazing if we got that news today. Brandon, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Thank you so much, my friend. Also, how crazy would it be if they announced Pokemon Coliseum? Don't. That would be amazing. And XD Girls of Darkness. That would be insane if they were ported onto the Switch. That would be insane. Be so good. G-Man, I doubt they'll remake Gold and Silver before Black and White. Consider Heart Gold and Soul Silver were remakes. Yeah, that would be my thinking as well. I think they are just like as near to perfect games as you could want. So just leave them as that. Maybe in like 20 years remake them, yeah. But just for now, don't, because you could ruin that series. Just go. Let's move on to Black and White. We want Black and White. I think everyone wants Black and White. It's such a good game. Like, I would kind of love to see Black and White 3. Like, so we had Black and White 2, and then Black and White 3 would be peak, and then continue the story on a bit, because the stories in Black and White were just so good. Bringer of Despair, how are you doing? I would sure love a remake of Gold and Silver, since I can get a Celebi fan of Pokemon ever since I watched Pokemon Forever, and if I can get it, it would be the happiest person alive. For that reason, I think we should get it. I'm just gonna backtrack at everything I just said. No, it would be cool to get it. It would be really cool to get it. But I think Black and White. We've got to get Black and White. But I don't think we're gonna get any news on it today. I feel like that's probably what we'll get in like Pokemon Day, Pokemon Presents in February, like next year. Because they announced it in Feb, and then it would potentially release in November next year, 2024. That would be my best guess from like previous release schedules and stuff, but we'll see. Georgia, Sword and Shield performance and graphics and performance is better than Scarlet and Violet, and we're like half a year into. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, had so many issues with Scarlet and Violet. It's crazy. Kevin, how are you doing? From Brazil. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing good. Just wanted the Portuguese language option in Nintendo Pokemon games, please. That's crazy. There isn't that option. That's absolutely nuts to me. Yeah, they need to do that. Tachibana, hope you're doing well. Also convenient for home access, not having to trade mons all the way up. Yeah, that's a big thing about the ports. If we do get the ports, it's gonna make it so much easier for getting like the older Pokemon into like Scarlet and Violet through home, which would be nice. Also, I've been using your recent Pokédollar farm video you made with Shadow Rider Calyrex. Shadow Rider Calyrex, I'm so surprised. Like, I'm not in a way surprised of how good it is, but it's so effective. It's so much more reliable than anything we've had before. Kyogre's pretty good as well, but I just feel like Ice Rider Calyrex is just a little bit better. Professor Oak. Crowd demands black and white remake. We demand it. Come on. How long have we got till this? We must be close. 10 minutes. Not too long. Not too long. Getting closer. But aside from the Pokemon news, I'm really hoping we do get a 2D Mario game. Would be very cool. And it feels like it would be a good time for it as well. Kind of feel like we're coming to the end, the life cycle of the Switch. So it would make sense for it to be a remake Mario game. Like, not a big, crazy new Mario game, because I feel like they would save that for the new Switch console. And then if we got like, I mean, my dream would be like a Wind Waker port to the Switch. That's like my favorite Zelda game. So if we got a Wind Waker port to it, I'm gonna leave today's Direct very happy. But I always have these huge expectations of things that I want, and we never see any of them. So I'm just gonna be a bit reserved today. Anything we get, it's gonna be good. Brandon, yes. The Pokemon Black and White 3, yes, it would be good. Legends Johto would be amazing. I would take any Legends game remake. It would be amazing. If we could, especially if we got like a release schedule like we did for Black and like BDSP and Legends Arceus, where we had that like release in November and then release in February. That was really nice. That was cool. Thromo, just looking at the Analog Pocket now. Can't believe I missed this. It looks amazing. Tempted to pre-order one myself. The pre-orders are still open for it. It looks, like every review I've ever read or watched about the Analog Pocket, it looks like such an amazing bit of kit. I really do want one, but the price point is so expensive. But like for streaming and stuff like that, I just felt like it was an investment that was worth making, and it would be really cool to have one console where I can play like all my Pokemon games on, like GB, GBA, and they've kind of jailbroke it now, so you can get like loads of other consoles on it. So you can get, I think someone in Japan like recently like managed to like load in like PlayStation games, which seems crazy. I don't think it's like refined or anything, but possibilities with it are pretty endless. So it's a cool bit of kit. And I think once these pre-orders end, you're not going to be able to pick it up. You could only get it on like secondhand market, and people are already like scalping the heck out of it. Irish Fox, I love Paper Mario, so something like, imagine Mario RPG, if that was what is going to be announced in like a Paper Mario kind of aesthetic, that would be so good, right? I would absolutely take that every day. That would be so amazing. Paper Mario is so good. What about Arceus in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? It's very good, Scott. It's very good, especially for raids and stuff. Barazi, how are you doing from the US? Hope you're doing good, my friend, and thanks for joining us today. Alan's Dread, only thing that I don't like of the Shadow Rider Calyrex is the 4 times weakness to Dark and Ghost. Yeah. And the thing is like a few trainers that have like normal types on their team, so you'd be like hard walled, especially if you're like doing the AFK mode with the money farm, and it would just like lock you out. You couldn't do anything. So that's like a big reason why not to use that one. Professor Oak, will there be more streams in the future? I miss my rival Nightbot. There will be, actually. There will be. I'm kind of sorting out like a stream schedule at the minute, and like I didn't want to, I'm not committing to like saying this is what we're doing now, but I am figuring it out, and we should be getting into like a really good consistent schedule going forward. So I'm looking forward to that, and should be doing lots of fun streams going forward. Georgia, I'd love another Pokemon Legends Arceus game, but a bit more into the future to see the next generation of ancestors leading up to the characters we know. That would be very cool. That would be very cool. I've kind of wanted the Johto, Legends Johto game, or Legends Celebi, I think. It would be very cool to go back to like the Burning Tower and things like that. And I think there's a lot of lore in Johto that could be like really delved into, which would be cool. So anything like that. Angela, I want a Legend Zygarde game. Now that would be cool because the Zygarde story never really got finished, right? And I feel like Zygarde kind of deserves a game where you could, and it could link in with Scarlet and Violet as well. If there's some link with like terrestrialization, there's lots of similarities there with the transformations that we've seen with, what is it, the little Terrapagos or Terrapagos, like little turtle, and then Zygarde in the anime, the evolution like animation's very, very similar. So there could be some tie-in. That'd be cool. Should we add more transferable mythicals to Scarlet and Violet? I think we will be getting more when the DLCs drop. So there should be more coming, hopefully. Hopefully we get a mythical for Scarlet and Violet as well, because we haven't had any mythical announced for it. And we should get a mythical. And I don't think Terrapagos is going to be one of them. Terrapagos, however we're saying it. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Robert, how are you doing from New York? Hope you're doing well, my friend, and thanks for joining us today. Any more time it starts? Chewy, it starts in like 4 minutes. So 3 p.m., like 4 minutes it's starting. So it's going to be good. Any Pokemon announcements make me happy and excited? Yes. I'm super hyped about it. It's going to be so good. Legends Johto would be so great. Plenty of lore. I think Black and White as well, like a Black and White Legends game could be really cool as well. Like imagine going back to the Great War or something like that. That would be very cool. So, but like, you know, it been mentioned, doesn't need to necessarily go back to the future. It could go in back in the past. It could go to the future, which would kind of fit in with the Scarlet and Violet theme. You know, we've had one Legends game in the past, and then if we have one in the future, that would be kind of cool. Joel, I just got Arceus and now I need to get Unova and Kalos ones. So, where's that comment gone? It's gone, it's disappeared. Didn't get to read it. Joel. Don't know whether you deleted it or not, but it's gone. I'm sorry, mate. It definitely wasn't me. I hope it wasn't Nightbot being a pain. They should bring back, bring me back for the DLC. Professor Oak. Could you imagine? That would be great. I'd love to see it. Antonio, how are you doing from Brazil? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Want news for the Pokemon DLCs and another remake? Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it. Purified Sinnoh, let's go UK. Let's go, mate. What are we looking at time-wise? 3 minutes. So, Robert, doing good. And done what you said in some video and got Chinese. Nice. Good. What Chinese did you get? Piranha, Black and White, and Johto mix. I would take that every day. That would be insane. That would be so good, right? Black and White Legends. I just think about the Great War a lot, and I think there's probably a big story they could unravel around a Legends. I don't know what they do. Legends Curum? Would it be like that? Maybe something like that. Who knows? What's that, Jonah? How are you doing? Good evening from Japan, Jonah. How are you doing? Great to see you and have you on the stream. Dylan, don't know about Legends Unova. Past version of Unova would mean Native Americans. Who knows how well they would work with that source of material. I don't know. They could totally just do a side to kind of make, I don't know. It would work. It would, in my mind, it only works. I can't, yeah. You make a good point though, right? Jojo, what's the best Pokemon 3DS game? Have 3DS, but only have played Sun and Moon. You should get Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Like, they are great games for 3DS. Just trying to look. Pokemon X and Y, fun, because you've got Megas in those. But then you've got Megas in Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. And if you've never played, like, Ruby and Sapphire before, they're really good remakes. They would definitely be one of my top ones in the 3DS, for sure. Would there be another Legends or Let's Go? I hope so. Like, I would take either of those. I just feel like the sales numbers on them, like, we never got another Let's Go game, and their sales were around 14 million copies. It sounds a lot, but, like, when you've looked at other Pokemon games that have been released in the past and they've hit that kind of number, they've never really remade anything from that number. And Legends Arceus sold around that, which is really sad because it's like one of my favorite games. DK Trading, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you're doing well, man, and great to see you. Do you think I can never say Terrapagos or Terrapagos. I just stumble on it all the time. It's like the crux of Scarlet and Violet for me. Stronger than Eternities? I think so, yeah. I would say so. It feels like it is. It's like behind Terrestrialization. Here we go. Here we go. I need to turn the music off. Right. If the volume's too low on this, let me know. Oh! No way, we're starting off with Pokemon. Let's go. This is the bar they're setting it for us. Okay. Don't be a letdown. Don't be a letdown. Did you otherwise? Hope you're doing good. There's like a part of me that's like, if I clicked on the wrong direct here, this didn't feel real. Ooh, it's gonna be DLC. Hidden Treasures of Area Zero. Come on, give us a date. This looks insane. The teal mask. Here we go. Look at this whole new area. It looks big, doesn't it? Vulpix. Yes. Awesome. And we still got our school uniforms on at the moment, right? Puchiena. Oh, we got Yanma and Yanmega in these games. Nice. Okay, this is cool. There's our new uniform. A summer vacation uniform. Sound is quiet. Let me bump it up. Hopefully that's better for you guys. Gotta get a date. Oh, they're doing both of them. I know. New character. Wow. It's like a safari zone, I guess, for these games. Metagross, yes. And Flygon. Blueberry Academy looks lit. It looks so good. And here we go. I'm a bit quiet. Alright, let me change the sound. Planned release date, fall 2023, winter 2023. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The first half of the trailer took place at a festival in the countryside,
while the second half seemed to be in a completely different location, a futuristic academy in the middle of the ocean. More details on this DLC will be available in the future.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We hope you'll participate in it. Okay,
Shiny. Was
let's
that shiny?
see our first batch of headlines.
Was that shiny Goldingo? Like,
It's a
That was
supersonic
hype.
squad of superstars.
that was hype.
Sonic and friends are spin
Shiny
dashing
red
into
chest.
a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars. 12
Okay.
brand new zones await.
That was hype.
Speed through beautiful worlds
Shiny
as
Gimme
Sonic.
Ghoul. The shiny's not a great shiny, but it's very cool that we get it.
Scale walls and glide as Knuckles. Or swing a powerful hammer as Amy Rose.
Gotta love a
By
Sonic
harnessing
game.
the incredible power of the Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones, uncover hidden secrets, and so much more.
We're gonna get Super Sonic.
And for the first time in the series, local co-op is available.
Gimme
for
Ghoul
up to
raids.
4
That's gonna be
players.
very cool. I wonder what the shiny chance is gonna be like on
Combine
those.
your powers and take on the evil Dr. Eggman. When Sonic Superstars launches on
Yeah.
the Nintendo Switch
Tainted
system
Sloth.
this
It's gonna be,
fall.
yeah, shiny Gimme Ghoul now in Scarlet and Violet. Serious
cozy
Jackson, you
life
got
is
that.
just
He's got the
around the
shiny one
corner.
already.
Welcome to Palia. In
Dylan,
this
one friend
free-to-play
ball as well.
adventure sim, create the idyllic life of your dreams.
That Sonic game
alongside in-game
looked really
characters
nice.
And players from all over the world. Build houses, decorate your home plot, grow crops in your garden, and more.
We've got a
Play
token
with other residents
little
in
side
online
farm
co-op
simulator
or
there.
carve out your blissful life solo. And if you're eager to explore, there's plenty of life beyond the village. Set off on a vast journey to uncover Palia's many mysteries. Or just kick back and relax at home. How you live is entirely up to you. What kind of coziness will you choose? Palia is free to play and
Looks a nice
launches on
game.
Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That's
Ignite
all
your
we don't want
heart.
Palia, we want Paldea.
The Phantom Thieves return in this
Persona
tactical
5.
spin-off of Persona 5. When the group ends up in an unfamiliar world, they must
Nick,
join forces
so the
with a
shiny Gimme Ghoul,
revolutionary
I
named
think, is
Arena
going to
to
be
combat the
in
arms that have
5-star
taken
raids. They said
control.
after this direct finishes.
During battle, assess the situation and determine whether to unleash an attack up close, from afar, or using a persona. Knock enemies down to perform another action called One More. Then surround your foes and take them out with dramatic flair using the new all-out attack, Triple Threat. The fusion ability from the Persona series returns, allowing you to combine personas to form other ones. What is Arena's true objective? And what truths
Exactly
lie
1
hidden
hour
in
after
this
the direct
strange
started,
world?
so like we'll have what,
A
20
revolutionary
minutes
tale
after
will
it
ignite
finishes before
when
we can
Persona
access it.
5
That's gonna be
Tactica
cool.
Launches on Nintendo Switch, November 17th.
Alex, curious on the odds of the
Pre-orders
shiny
for
Gimme Ghoul.
physical version of the game
Yeah,
begin today.
if they're anything like the
Please check
Dynamax
your
raids, it'd be
local
like
retailers.
2% shiny chance. Might be higher though, right?
Step into a Saturday morning cartoon.
Drogon, yeah, the Persona
Calling
game looks
all
super
heroes
nice,
for a
right?
First-person
Myth
roguelike
Force.
adventure, Myth Force. Enter a high fantasy world inspired by Saturday morning cartoons of the past. It's up to you to stop the evil Daedalus from taking over, but it won't be easy. Treacherous tombs and cryptic castles threaten your survival. Wield medieval weapons and legendary magic to smite hordes of monsters. During each run, you can find treasure to help boost your character's abilities, weapons, and more. Plus, up to 4 brave heroes can share the adventure in online co-op. Drop in and out at any time as you face the many perils ahead. By the power of teamwork. Myth Force launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
That can't be the
this year.
gameplay, but the actual gameplay, right? They look quite clean.
This Blackfest is going to be pretty sweet.
There will be plenty of raids about, so I don't think it'll be too difficult to get a hold of one. Yeah, I think the shiny shouldn't be too hard. Like, people will host them as well if they get a shiny. Mr. Falia heard something about Tamagotchi life. Ooh. That would be nice if we got that in today's.
The next Splatfest for the Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed. Okay, Squids, here's the theme. Which flavor of ice cream is best? Vanilla, strawberry, or
So the Gimme
mint
Ghoul
chip?
raid seems to be running
This
for around 2
Splatfest will be
weeks.
held
Ooh.
during the dates shown on screen.
So that's why we didn't get a Terror Raid announced this week. The Delphox.
These choices are delicious. guide your favorite
You
flavor
and
to
He-Man
victory.
game. It did look like that, right? Were those skeletons like skeletal skeletons?
Plus, get
I can't
splatty
remember. It
in
was like
battles with challenges.
I never really watched
More
He-Man as a kid,
splat-tastic events are on the way.
but they look
Be
familiar.
on the lookout for more info in the future.
Fazal, probably want 5% chance shiny raid. I would guess so, yeah. Ooh, what's this? Is this detective? Oh, is it?
To promote an even stronger bond between the people and Pokemon
It
of
is.
Prime City.
It is.
I hereby proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week.
Tim Goodman. Pikachu.
Awesome.
You two are the ideal detective duo.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
So much for my coffee.
Something tells me this is just the beginning.
A light roast today, huh?
I know you, and yeah, never thought we'd get like Pokemon stuff in a Nintendo Direct. This looks awesome, actually. This looks great.
There is something the two of you must know.
You too. Based on our deductions, the culprit is clear, isn't it?
A bolt of brilliance!
The name's Pikachu. And I'm what you might call a great detective.
Nice. Detective Pikachu
sure wish
returns
somebody
6th of
would bring me
October.
some
There we
coffee.
go. Amazing. So that's not that long.
That was Detective Pikachu Returns.
Talking Pikachu,
Looks
Dylan.
like he
I love it,
still
actually. I really do like it.
What cases will Tim and this tough-talking
Robert, will it
Pikachu
be
solve
permanent
together?
shiny when it's really...
More
Yeah.
info
Yeah, so...
will be revealed
Yeah,
in the
once you get it.
future.
You got it. You got it.
Next, please take a look at this.
What we got now? This is the Mario. Direct sounds a bit quiet. Let me bump the sound up a bit. They do, it is Super Mario RPG. This looks great. Like, I never played the original one, so I'm like all about this. When was the original game? Was it like in the 90s? Very rare game. It's probably why I've like never even picked it up, like, you know, later on when I actually got into gaming and things. Because I was been probably too young at the time when it was released originally. Fun game, looks really
Originally
good.
released on Super NES, Super Mario RPG returns with brand new graphics.
96.
Whether you played the original game or
Wow.
not, why not take the opportunity to jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series?
Mr. Koizumi, that last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's take a peek.
These guys. These guys. Peach is getting a game.
That's right. Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When she steps on this particular spot on stage,
Huh? Whoa. What on earth is happening?
That's all we'll show for now. We'll share more
Oh,
details
that's all
at a later
getting.
date. Mr. Koizumi,
Okay.
there's actually something else.
What?
More teasers. No way, we're getting Luigi's Mansion, a
A
new one.
visually enhanced
No.
version of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, originally released on Nintendo 3DS, is in development.
We hope you look
No
forward to seeing
way.
more of Luigi's ghostly antics.
That's cool. That'll
Both
be.
games
That's
will launch
super
next
good.
year.
Next year, okay.
Mario, Princess Peach, and Luigi.
All three.
Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games to look forward to.
More details will be shared in the future. All right, let's see some more headlines.
Right, what we got next then? Gotham
Become
City.
Gotham City's ultimate protector.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to
In fact,
discuss.
I know.
I
Yeah,
want
I
you
agree
to
with
know
you,
the
mate.
fear that is coming. This is the beginning of the end for you, Dark
We need time
Knight.
splitters. We need time splitters on the Switch.
You're
That's what
all
we
going
need.
down.
And that's not even that old a game. I guess it was GameCube, but
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
Soon I will command forces beyond your comprehension. I've waited long enough. Batman dies tonight.
shit, they don't think this will run on the Switch.
This place is dangerous. I like it.
It does look good for a Switch game.
Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea.
The graphics are clean.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here.
Batman
That's cool.
Arkham Trilogy launches on Nintendo Switch this fall. Play your cards right, mercenary. Lead your mercenaries through cursed dungeons in the lands of
Tails.
Gloomhaven. Your tactical prowess is all that stands between riches and certain death. This adaptation of
We're
a
still
hit
trying
board
to
game
process
features turn-based
that
card
it
battles
opened with DLC
RPG
news,
elements.
which is pretty cool.
Unleash
I'm a bit
deadly
sad that we didn't get a
combos
date,
and
though.
bring doom upon your foes. But beware, exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17 different mercenaries, brave over 260 grueling missions,
They said
and
you are,
master
yes.
over
Me
1,000
too.
abilities.
We didn't get a date for the
Hone your
Mario
deck,
RPG game,
set
did
up
we?
synergies, and gain every
Just
advantage
that
to
it's
survive.
coming.
Grit your teeth and earn your keep when Gloomhaven launches on the Nintendo Switch system, September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries and Gold Editions begin today on Nintendo eShop. Keep the dance party going.
Just Dance. Here we go. 2024 edition.
Bad news, no time for bad mood. Just stop overthinking. This is how we do it. Wake up, it's time to move. You start to feel the mood. Move your hips, move your lips. So hot in here, we got to hold. Let's feel the
I'm a bad dancer, so I never get into these Just Dance things. Just Dance stream. Can you imagine? It's the worst stream ever. I'm surprised they haven't released like a Flash game, to be honest. Like the Batman Flash seems like with the movie just coming out, it feels like a good time to kind of jump on that bandwagon as well. That would have been cool. Yeah, I know a bunch of people that love the Just Dance series.
In a world
7
without
Worldless Warriors.
One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its king. Now, 7 wordless warriors will rise. In this action RPG, these heroes bound by fate must work together to explore the abyss and find the secluded king. However, with its ever-changing dungeons and powerful foes, conquering the Abyss will be no easy feat. Wield weapons like swords, bows, magic, and more to survive this deadly chasm.
Is the volume all right on the
After you return to base,
on the video right now?
materials you've
If
collected
it's still a bit
will
low,
help
let me
you
know because I
cultivate
can turn it up a
resources
bit.
and forge new items.
Antonio, they should
Repeated
make Golden,
forays into the
remake Golden
Abyss will
Sun.
enable
That
you
would
to
be
grow
sick.
stronger
That would be so
and
good.
dive deeper.
Can you hear me?
Your guide on this journey is the kingdom's sorrowful princess, encased in a crystal of her own tears. And through a mysterious power, her voice reverberates in the hearts of the silent warriors. Why did the king steal the world's words? And what awaits the warriors in the depths of the Abyss? Silent Hope dives onto Nintendo Switch October 3rd. Sparks will fly in these
Dark
Nintendo
Cloud would
Switch
be
games.
sick if it came to the Switch, Megan.
Cast spells and cultivate your
imagine
best
if we
life
get it
in
today.
Fae Farm.
I've never heard any rumors about it, but
Make use of
that would be
magic to
amazing.
complete tasks and fend off mischievous foes. Enrich your farm to help your character
GTA 4 on the
flourish.
Switch. Can you imagine?
Decorate your
GTA?
space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op. Fae Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch
Nameless.
September 8th.
I don't think we're going to get
Pre-orders,
Gen 5
including an in-game
remakes
bonus,
today.
are available now on
Robert,
Nintendo
thanks so
eShop.
much for the subscribe, my friend.
Zoom into wild racing action with Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
Unleashed.
Choose from over 130
There's a lot of talk about an
vehicles
F-Zero
and pull
game.
off outrageous stunts
I wonder
to
if we
avoid
will see
obstacles,
anything today.
find shortcuts, and knock your rivals out of the way. Unleash your creativity by modifying your vehicles and building your own tracks.
Yeah, draw
Race
going.
locally
That-
with friends in
it was a
split
nice
screen
looking
co-op.
RPG. It looked really
Plus,
cool.
up to 12 players can hit the track online. Grab the wheel when this game speeds onto the Nintendo Switch system October 19th. Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics. Grab a part, fix it up, and toss it over. Repair vehicles quickly to earn points in solo
If
play
Pokemon does another
or
remake, I'm
4-player
gonna lose
co-op.
it. Can you
But
imagine?
watch out for treacherous
Jonah,
pits,
if we get any F-Zero
SPUFOs,
game today, that'd
and
be
other
insane.
workplace hazards. Manic Mechanics launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch July 13th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Introducing the second paid DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Mario and friends journey to a musical planet filled with new areas to explore and new enemies to
I
battle.
wasn't expecting this today.
What else will they find in this world of melodies? This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, launches later today.
Wow, okay, today.
A demo of the main game is available now on Nintendo eShop.
You really think you stand a chance?
Hey Dart, how you doing, mate? You haven't missed anything from Meteor Prime 4. You've missed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC trailer stuff, but we didn't get a date. And there's a raid event happening later today, but that's about
to take arms
it.
against me?
Mario RPG as well. And some other little tidbits, but not too many, mate. Still lots to
You
go.
are now cursed, unable to harm monsters.
Dragon Quest.
What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
A monster wrangler.
One of us. Let's go!
Nice. That looks cool. That looks very nice.
The so-called hero is here.
December the 1st.
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince from Square Enix. What kind of journey will you take to become the master of monster kind? Please be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Next, we have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
What we got next? Oh, here we go. Pikmin 4.
Welcome to the Rescue Corps. As its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious planet with all sorts of life forms. There, you'll meet plant-like creatures called
Great
Pikmin.
looking game.
And the adorable rescue pup, Ochi. Good boy. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, repair the damaged Rescue Corps spaceship and save any castaways you find. All right, let's explore together.
It's only a
Once
month out,
plucked,
isn't it?
Pikmin are ready
4?
for action. Blow your whistle to gather them and have them follow you. Throw your little buds at things, and they'll start working for you.
I take it a few aren't
Ochi will
Pikmin
also
fans,
prove to be a great canine
but a few
companion.
who are, which is good. I'm holding on to nothing. Still
He
hoping
can
to see
carry
Legends
items with
Arceus DLC
Pikmin.
at some point. Could you imagine? That'd be
Or
such a
smash
curveball.
obstacles in your way. And if you need a flotation device, well, there you go. Ochi can even stand up to the wildest creatures. Collect lots of treasures scattered around the planet to fix the
SP.
spaceship's radar and open up new areas to explore. Exploration isn't limited to the surface, though. Why not take the plunge underground?
Storm 3, I know what you mean. It's got a very, like,
Here,
I
a
wonder if it's because of, like, the
completely
terrain, the
different
house,
environment
and then the outside Toy Story feel about
Unusual
it.
contraptions. Native creatures. And even more treasures are around every corner. You might unexpectedly find some castaways, too.
Purified Shino. I just finished modding my SP this
Hey,
morning.
wait a minute.
Taken away from the trailer,
This
though,
leafy
so I can
individual
show
just
that another
nabbed the
time.
castaway. You've got to stop him. It's time for a Dandori battle. Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and Ochi. Collect more objects than your opponent within the time limit to win, and save the castaway.
That's cool. So they brought back, like, multiplayer again.
By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship. Train Ochi and teach him new skills.
You gotta hope that that new event won't
Build new
cause any
equipment and
issues
items
with the
to help
game.
make exploration
Scarlet
more
and Violet.
manageable.
That would be bad.
For the
You're
first
hoping with
time
how
in the Pikmin
how much
series, you
work
can
and fixes we've
eventually
been
set
doing
out
recently.
for night expeditions.
It should
but
be alright.
There's a catch. Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully, you'll come across the new glow Pikmin, which only appear at night. Find luminals that produce valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use glow Pikmin to drive them away and protect the luminals. Many more surprises await on this uncharted planet. But with the Pikmin and Ochi by your side, no challenge is too big or too small. Pikmin 4.
Yeah, next month. It's like literally a month today,
In
which is
past
cool.
Pikmin games, you had to return
It looks
to
a
your
super nice
spaceship
game.
before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night. We hope you can lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
We have even more Pikmin news to share.
And now 5-star Goldingo, yeah.
The
So
HD versions of the first two Pikmin
they're doing a
games,
terror raid
originally
like
released
20
on
minutes after
Nintendo
the direct
GameCube,
finishes,
will launch on Nintendo
and there's a
eShop
chance to get a
later
shiny
today.
as well. So
Plus, ahead of the game's release, a demo of Pikmin 4 will be available on Nintendo eShop on June 28th. The demo can be
Nice.
enjoyed even if you've
Next
never
week.
played a game in the Pikmin series before, so we hope you'll try it out when it releases. Okay, let's see a few more headlines.
headlines. Come on, then.
The renowned series of stealth action games is infiltrating Nintendo Switch as Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1.
No
This
way.
compilation includes Metal Gear Solid, infiltrate and regain control of Shadow Moses Island. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, survive the jungle and confront your former mentor. You can also enjoy the games that started the series, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, Solid
Come on, give
Snake,
us Pokemon ports.
as well as the NES versions of both Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge. This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info, strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
The first 3 Metal Gear Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. It's time to survive. Steel Thyself, Vampire Survivors is coming to Nintendo Switch. Do you have what it takes to survive a 30-minute onslaught of monsters?
9Life, thank you so much for the subscribe.
Stay on the move to
Massively
avoid enemies
appreciate it.
and attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies, or by leveling up, you'll acquire weapons and upgrades for your character, so shape them as you see fit. Plus, up to 4 players can now play together in couch co-op.
I've never played this game.
What other
ever before.
horrors lie in store? Find out when Vampire Survivors launches on the Nintendo Switch system, August 17th.
Yeah, so the chest form Gimme Ghoul is going to be
Music
in 5-star
and
raids
pigeons?
after
Sounds
this
pretty
event finishes,
cool.
and there'll be a chance to get a shiny one in those
You're a
raids as
pigeon.
well.
Yeah,
we don't know the
you heard
exact
that right.
details yet, but we should know very shortly after the
Play
direct.
online in this rhythm battle royale and aim to be the last bird standing. Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's feathers in musical minigames.
Headbangers, the Rhythm Royal.
Copy the leader's actions perfectly in
This actually
Yes,
looks
Commander.
pretty fun, right?
Fire a slingshot to play music in First Piano Shooter. Race and fly to the rhythm in To the Sky, and more. With over 20 minigames, you're in for an impeccably good time. Get ready to shake those pigeon tails when Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo
Probably won't be
Switch
buying it,
October
but looks
31st.
kind of fun.
Ready, set,
A Gimme
yo!
Ghoul raid Pokemon build.
Penny is on
We'll
the
have
run,
one out. We'll have one out
entangled
for
in
the
a
event
chaotic
drop-in for
audition
sure.
that veered way off script. She's managed to make some powerful enemies and a newly animated friend. In
Depends
this
if it's
3D
different Terra types
platforming
or not.
adventure from the team behind
Which it probably will
Sonic
be.
Mania, you'll explore the
But if it's
bright
a
and
chest form, it
colorful
shouldn't be
world
too hard
of
to beat.
Macaroon.
And it's only a 5-star
And
raid.
help Penny and Yo-Yo escape the
Oh
clutches
yeah,
of
we'll
the
get the
grouchy
Gimme Ghoul
Emperor
coins
Eddie.
as well.
Perform
of
stylish
Gimme Ghoul
acrobatic
coins.
tricks to avoid Eddie's massive horde of pushy penguins. And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from foul play. You can also put your speedrunning skills to the test in time attack mode to unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break, after all. Take the stage when Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. Rev up
Oh, here we
for
go.
Wave
Booster
5.
courses.
A brand new course is racing into Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Introducing Squeaky Clean Sprint. More characters are also being added. From Mario Kart Double
Justin,
Dash,
how is that shiny
Petey
hunt going?
Piranha. From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler. And from Mario Kart Tour, Kamek. Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members
Cameron, I
can
might give
enjoy this
Vampire
DLC
Survivors a
at
go.
no
It
additional
looked
cost.
super interesting.
DLC
Like, I've
can
never
also be
played it
purchased
before,
on its
even
own.
really seen much of it.
Two worlds, one fateful encounter. A remake of the second Star Ocean game, complete with new graphics that fuse 2D and 3D, is on the way. After a mission goes wrong, Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet. There, he meets Reyna, who possesses mystical powers. Was it fate or mere coincidence? Soon after, the two get entangled in a sinister plot within the galaxy. In this science fantasy RPG, select either Claude or Reyna as your hero and play through the story from their perspective. You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from all walks of life. During your adventure, the hero you chose and the decisions you make will have an impact on who can be
I
recruited
think Metal
to
Gear
your
Solid,
cause.
they are physical copies, I
Battles
think.
take place in real time.
I'm pretty sure
and skills
they
can
will
be
be.
performed with a single button.
It looked like they were like a physical purchase rather
New
than just
combat
online.
features in this remake include stunning enemies with chain attacks and having allies not in your current party unleash follow-up attacks, letting you map out strategic battles in your favor. As you search for a way home, an ancient prophecy will unfold and your destiny will be awakened. Save the planet in Star Ocean: The Second Story R, launching on Nintendo Switch November 2nd.
Yeah, this looks good.
It's time to move it, Wario style. Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game. Hold two Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a flurry of lightning-fast micro games. What you do and how you move depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
Excellent!
If you've got two pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each microgame. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various minigames in party mode. For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes. Get your body moving in over 200 lightning-fast microgames. In WarioWare, Move It! Launching on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
They didn't
eShop.
make the shiny form of Goldinger a nice shiny platinum color. They missed the opportunity. Yeah, it's so
Why
similar.
aren't
I
you
think you
saying
can only
anything?
tell by the eyes.
He was so into it, I didn't want to interrupt. Anyway, this is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to strike different poses and complete microgames. We have a few more things to share.
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023. Play games, enjoy live performances, take photos with some of your favorite characters, and more. Plus, cheer on your favorite players in 2 championships. Eligible attendees can also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in a last chance qualifier. This all-ages
Chance
celebration
qualifier.
is free
Oh, I'd
and will
love to go
take
to
place
something like
September
this.
1st through 4th in Seattle, Washington. Registration for Nintendo Live 2023 ends June 22nd. Head over to the official website and enter the random drawing for a chance to receive tickets. PAX West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official
be very
PAX
cool.
West website for more
I think we'll give
details.
us a new Switch
Those
system
not
in the
selected
next
will have
couple of
another
years.
chance
I
to
think we
attend
might get
with
one
the 3
announced
challenge cups
later
this
this year
summer.
for
The top 10 players from
potentially
each will get tickets.
next year maybe.
Please visit the official website for more details.
That's
See you
what
there.
a lot of people are saying, but who knows?
A
I think
vast
we'll definitely
number
get
of
one within the
players
next 2 years
are
though.
enjoying their time in
Ooh.
Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda:
No, we're
Tears
not
of the
getting
Kingdom,
DLC, are we?
which released last month.
Seems too
Thank
soon.
you all very much.
Oh.
An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New amiibo of Zelda and Ganondorf are planned to be released this holiday. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay, so just the amiibos.
Okay, this next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
What we getting? Ooh, I was expecting Meteor Prime.
Onward and upward.
Oh, this looks insane. So we're getting 2D Mario as well as the RPG Mario. Mario Bros. Wonder. Yeah, and the Peach game. And the remaster of Luigi's Mansion as well. When's this coming? Nice, October. That is not long.
Wowie zowie!
Elephant Mario.
Well then.
That was the brand new 2D side-scrolling Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Wonder.
When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected. The ground could start moving, or you might turn into something different, for example.
There
Like
were
an
also
elephant.
flowers talking. Daisy is playable. And Mario became an elephant at the end. A lot of things happened. We'll share more details in the future, so we
This
hope
looks
you'll look
cool.
forward
I
to
like
it.
the look of this.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was a good direct. I enjoyed that. I think there was a lot of goodies in there. There was a lot of stuff that I was expecting that we didn't get, like Metroid Prime. But we did get some good stuff as well. We did get some very good stuff. I wonder if the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailers have been released yet. Let's have a quick look. I'm just going to have a flick to see if we can get anything from those. Let's have a look on the Twitter sphere to see if Pokemon have announced anything yet. More information about the teal mask and stuff like that. And then we've got this, which is a new Terrorix. Let's see if we can pull this. Oh, that music's going to be way too loud. Sorry, friends. So this is the Terrorade stuff that we've got. So later today, chest form Gimmighoul have been spotted. 5-star raid battles, shiny chest form Gimmighoul may appear on rare occasions. Event scheduled for Wednesday the 21st at 8 AM. So that's at that's in like 15 minutes. And then we've also got this mystery gift, which is run until the 31st of July for 10 nuggets, 10 rare candies, and 1 friend ball, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So that's all of that. I don't think there's any other information until the event actually drops, where we'll be able to get the shiny odds and stuff like that on the chest form. But that's a really cool event that we're getting. And then it was a good direct though. I enjoyed it. Some nice stuff. There'll be a mystery code in Scarlet and Violet. Treasure Hunt is the code, yes. So you can get that now. Pretty much all the directs were made to bad when it comes down to it. A-Trick, thank you so much for the subscribe. I think that the big things were obviously the Mario games. They were pretty nice. I'm looking forward to the 2D Mario game. That'll be very cool. But to open with the DLCs, that was pretty cool. I think that was nice as well. Can that have been 2 friend balls or something? Wish it could have been 2 friend balls. There is a way to do... I might do a video on it. I might do a video guide on how to... you can farm the mystery gift balls. And because it's running for a pretty long time, it might be worth doing a video on it to show you how you can farm these mystery gifts. Very... Like, it is a little time consuming, but you can, like, hoard a lot of them. Like... If you spend a few, well, you're probably going to have to spend about 6-7 hours, but you can hoard them. And it's probably the quicker way to do it and get a lot of them for the friend ball. Because there was a way to do it with the love ball, but because that event was not that long, I didn't feel like it was necessary. So I might do that. Just a single ball. Right, let's see what else. Good old Cerebee's been tweeting about all of the DLC stuff. So we've updated our Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The Indigo Disc section include a list of all known returning Pokemon, so you know that, and all returning Pokemon from the Teal Mask as well. We've begun adding screenshots of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we've got Alolan Exeggutor, Snorlax returning. Let's have a look at some of the returning Pokemon. We got Vulpix now. We know Snorlax is coming back. Centrin, Furret, Meganium. That's a cool one. Meganium coming back. Yanmega, Gliscor, which is cool. Mightyena, Shiftry, Crawdaunt, Chimecho, Milotic. A lot of these Pokemon like featured in Legends Arceus as well, which is interesting. And Vikavolt, which is cool. And then what have we got for the Indigo Disc? We got Dewgong. I did not see that in the trailer. Flygon, Exeggutor, Metagross, big one. Zebstrika, Whimsicott, Cinccino, Renewliclus. Happy to see this coming back. Meowstic and Alcremie as well. So that's cool. Okay, that's all we got there. But I'm sure there'll be more in the trailers, and I might do a video later on breaking down what we have seen in all of the trailer stuff from all of this. But yes, Snorlax coming back in the first DLCs, very cool. And Dylan, yeah, shiny odds for that Gimmighoul event are unknown at the moment, so we don't know what the odds of those are right now, which is not great. But as soon as the event goes live, which is in like 12 minutes, we'll know all of the odds for the shiny. So I'll definitely probably finish the stream up soon, and then I'll do a video on the 5-star raid with some best builds and other things like that, and all the information that we can get from that. So we'll do that soon. But oh my god, sorry, already updated with the trailer Pokemon. Joe's super fast. Joe is like always on it very, very quickly. Do we get Dodrio? Scott, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're good. No, not yet. I don't think Dodrio is actually... I think it is returning unofficially, but I don't think it's been... shown yet. Just got the mystery gift. Nice, Jonah. Nito, hope we get an actual berries vendor and the way to know the size of our Pokemon summary instead of asking the NPC. That would be amazing as well. And they've just fixed, I think they are fixing, or they fixed the glitch that was with transferring like tiny Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home and then Scarlet and Violet. I think that's been fixed now, so they should show up as tiny Pokemon again, which is good. Gliscor has definitely been a favorite of mine. Gliscor's super good. I'm pleased to see that back. All for Milotic as well, yes. Mr. M. Sachs beat. Odds might just be regular odds in raids. I think they'll probably be increased shiny chances, because what they used to do in the Dynamax raids for Sword and Shield was around 2% chance of a shiny appearing, which isn't actually too bad when you consider the amount of Terror raids there'll be. Should get like the shiny, and people will be horsing it as well, which is good. Is the best build going to be Shadow Rider? Could be. I think, like, because if it is different Terror types, it'll change it slightly. Arceus might be the best build, to be honest, but you've got to consider like the good as gold ability gonna like stop. No, it hasn't got good as gold, has it? What has Roman Gimmighoul's ability? Because I'm sure that's only Goldingos. I could be wrong though. Let me have a quick look. Gimmighoul. Rattled. Yeah, so you can use acid spray on it. As long as it's not... Yeah, and it's only a pure ghost type. So yeah. It shouldn't be too hard to beat. It shouldn't be too hard to beat. Might be forced to capture all Gimmighouls. I'm so bad at spotting shinies. Yeah, that's the thing. It's going to be hard to spot the shiny in the raid as well, because there's very little similarities in it. So I'll try and do something in a video where we can identify it a little bit better. That would be helpful, I think, because that is going to be... It might... And the other thing to think about is probably we're going to get, like, Gimmighoul coins as drops. So it'll mean that we're going to be able to evolve it pretty easily. So it's a good way to kind of farm those, rather than go around and just find the random chests around the area. Is this shiny individual or per terror den? I think it'll be... So... It'll be random in any terror raid den that you can go into, I think. And the odds, we don't know yet. 1 in 25 maybe. Oof, I hope. 2%, what? Like 150. Yeah, that is crazy. It might not be that good. Luke, how you doing, mate? Might have different terror types though. Yeah, that's the thing. If it's like different terror types, then we'll have to see. But Arceus probably a good option nonetheless, other than for the steel one. But then, yeah. Urshifu could be good. Could be good. Gonna catch 60. Can we claim the mystery gift? Yes, you can get the mystery gift right now. The mystery gift is live, so you can get that in your game right now. I've been stuck at 999 for months. I'll be right. Buy more balls first. Yes. Love your content. Thank you so much, Monkend. I hope you're well, and thanks for hopping in and joining us. So many 7-star raids. Oh, you are welcome, and I'm pleased to hear they've been helpful. Hopefully, they continue to be helpful as well. And Luke playing some Pokemon Sword right now. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it, mate. Aqua. His shiny Gimmighoul's body is like one shade lighter than the regular one. Let's have a quick look. Let's see if we can find shiny Gimmighoul, like what the differences are. Shiny Ghoul. The differences. Let me see if I can find a good image of it. Chest sprite. I really don't know if I can find a good image of it. Gimmighoul Sprites Gallery. Yeah, here we go. Right. Oh, it's so... There is so little difference between them. So there's the difference between the two. See if we can zoom in on this a bit. There is like, there's just this, like one's more white than the other one. Like one's kind of like a grey, kind of pale blue, and the other one's completely white. But other than that, there doesn't look like there is any difference. Like they could have put like a slight variation on the chest, right? Just to make it a bit more easier to identify. There is nothing. I think it's literally just the color of the actual roaming Gimmighoul. Like one is white and one's kind of got a darker tint to it. It's going to be hard to spot them in the raids. It really is. It is going to be very difficult to spot them in the raids. More white and a little more gold color, yeah. Which DLC looked better to you? I think the second one, you know. Like, the teal mask looks great. The fact that we get Snorlax in that as well is a big selling point for me. But I think Indigo Disc looks fun. It looks like we're going to be, like, getting some new, like, Elite Four sort of style characters in it as well, which is cool. And I think it's going to kind of complete the whole story. So I say right now, second DLC is the one I'm looking forward to most. But both will be fun, right? What about you? Aqua Astra on Cerebi Sprite, Gimme Go. It shows a bit more. Let's have a look at Cerebi. Right. Oh. Oh yeah, slightly better coloration between the two. You can definitely tell the difference there, but it's so subtle. It's so subtle. It's going to be difficult in the raids. It might be easier in the raids, who knows, but it's not ideal. Not ideal. 5 minutes, yes. I'm excited for the new Pokemon DLC. Okadogi, Munkidori, and the bird. We could use them to farm coins. I think that's the big plus about these raids as well. We're probably going to be able to get Gimme coins super easy. Took 17 years for Snorlax to stand up, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yes. Although it did in Legends Arceus. So it does wander around and it can attack you in that game, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if that counts because it's a Legends game, right? I wish I had more Roman form, but when I added it from Pokemon Gold to game, got Force Claws with a warning. Oh no. That's not cool. Can you go back? Have you been back in since you did that? Does the shiny animation happen? No, you don't get the shiny. There's no shiny animation in a Terra Raid. So the only way to tell in a Terra Raid if it's shiny or not is like being able to identify the shiny version from the non-shiny version, which makes it really difficult. I will, if I get the shiny, I'll definitely host it. I will definitely host it. Is a raid den the same type? I'm not too sure yet. We'll get all the information very soon. What is Pokemon Home like? I have heard about it, but other than that, I don't know a lot about it. It's a good facility to get Pokemon from like other games into Scarlet and Violet. So from past generations, you can get stuff from like Pokemon Pearl, and you can trade it all the way up, and you can have like Pokemon that you caught like generations ago on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's good from like other like Pokemon Go and things like that. You can do it, so it's pretty handy in that respect. And you can, I think the free version's like 1 box, so you can still use it without having to pay a subscription. Tainted Sloth, I do have an alpha shiny Snorlax. No way. That is the one Pokemon I'm still shiny hunting it in my Legends Arceus at the moment, the alpha Snorlax. I really would like the shiny one, but I don't know how many resets I've done on it. I'm like deep in resets, so it's something I want to go back to and finish. But nice shiny. Get that traded over when that DLC drops. Shiny Gimme Ghoul and the 999 coins. Can you imagine if we get like 999 coins per raid? That'd be nuts. It won't happen, but we should get increased Gimme Ghoul coins. Ludicolo on one of the DLCs. That would be nice. I love Ludicolo. Can you catch as many as you want? I think you can catch as many as you want because it's a Terra Raid event, so it's running right through. I wouldn't have thought it'd be like the 7-star raids where it's like one per cartridge or save file. To encounter Pokemon featured in Terra Raid events, you will need to have downloaded the latest Pokemon Portal news. Is there any information about the actual raid? No, it just tells you how to get the raid when it goes live. Only shiny I got was Goomy and Violet. Was that from a raid? Yeah, I think I encountered 2 shinies from Terra Raid. No way. I've still never had 1 shiny in all of the Terra Raids I've done. Not 1. Like, yeah. Hopefully, well, I'll be able to get one soon, hopefully. But yeah, not just regular walking around doing Terra Raids. And I've probably done thousands of raids as well, and I've still not got 1. I feel sad. Any thoughts on what Pokemon to take for the new event? By the way, thanks for your event guides. You are welcome. Thank you so much for the support. I think Arceus will probably be quite good. It'll depend if we're getting multiple... if we're going to get multiple... if they're going to have different Terra types or not, or if they're all going to be locked to one. It might be easier, it might be harder, but I'd say Arceus will probably be a good option straight off the bat if you've got one built already. But there'll be plenty of decent options. I'll definitely have a look and we'll get something up. So I'm going to end the stream now, friends. Thank you so much for joining me for the direct today. It has been an absolute blast. I really enjoyed everything that got released, all the announcements, especially the Pokemon ones, which we really weren't expecting. But I'm gonna figure out these raids. I'll get a video up very soon with all of the builds and things like that, and I'll probably do a quick video on the gifts as well, so in case anyone missed it. But thank you, friends. Like I said at the start of the stream, I am working out a consistent stream schedule for going forward to have like some streams each and every week. So we'll be doing a bunch of streams every week, but I'm figuring out what days are going to be best for me to be able to do them. But hopefully by next week we should have that figured out and we'll start streaming a bit more. So it'll be nice to hang out with you all a bit more going forward. But we might even get a Pokemon Direct very soon. So if we do, we'll be back for that even sooner. And I just want to say thank you. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all the support, all the kind words. You are all amazing. Have a great rest of your day, whatever you're up to. I will see you soon with a video on the channel for best builds for this new raid for the shiny Gimmighoul. And if I do get the shiny, I will definitely host it and I'll do it over in Discord as well. So if you want to hop over and join our Discord, hopefully that should be getting a bit more busier, I should say. Now I've got a bit more time to kind of spend on it as well. So yeah, thank you so much, friends, and have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon with an update on this new raid that's happening in Scarlet and Violet. So until then, friends, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.